dun, dun. Dun, 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 and scene. That's it. Harmonizing. Hold on.
Oh
That was good. That was
good
really
job.
good.
Good job.
That was really
That was
beautiful.
great.
Actually, I think
We were like locked in.
Yeah.
We were like, wait, when are you gonna be done?
Yeah.
Also, I'm like, I can keep going.
Can we do it again? I'm just kidding. Okay, so I will point,
Okay.
and you'll choose it. Okay.
Okay.
Someone
Okay.
tell me when to stop the page. Oh, he doesn't tell me.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought you were gonna.
I thought you were
there
back
you
and
go.
forth.
Stop here and
Yeah.
then go to the page, right?
Stop.
Okay.
All right.
Tell me when to stop now.
There.
Okay.
What is it? Oh, okay.
Toe shot.
Wait.
Literally toe
Oh,
shot.
toe shot. Okay,
Did
toe.
we? Oh, never mind.
TOW.
Not T.O.E. No
okay.
Tarantino here.
Yeah.
Oh, never
You're not
mind.
getting anything for free this time.
Yeah, no, Victor
This
already
time.
did it.
Yeah.
When we get to 10,000 subs, I'll show you my feet again.
Actually, let's do it. Yeah.
Don't threaten them with a good
And
time.
Miguel's.
Oh.
Oh, I don't know about that. That's too much of a good time right there, dude.
They would enjoy
Twice the toe.
Hey, go ahead,
They
go
got it
ahead.
All
at
the fun.
1,000 and they got it at 2,000. They're gonna get it at 10, but I'll give them a double foot shot at 10.
Whoa.
Okay.
All right.
Toe shot, go ahead.
Okay. Okay. Ready? Toe
Yes.
shot. A shot in which a picture car is mounted on a trailer or tow rig and pulled by another vehicle. Used for driving scenes, tow shots allow greater control over lighting, camera placement, and related equipment while performers focus on dialogue rather than operating the vehicle.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's right. I've noticed that where like they're like in a car, like in a giant truck, and then they're just like
The
pretending
truck
to
is
drive.
driving.
The truck is driving, but they're just there. That's awesome.
Yeah, we actually
great
had
one.
that for
You guys did that, I
the
saw
Bone
it.
Lake movie. They had that on a it was a toe shot, and it was really cool because it was a brand new trailer. So like they just bought it and we were using it, and it's so cool how this one was set up because it had like 6 seats on the top. So the director and the main people sit on the top and it's driving. But I just found that so interesting, like how like that whole toe shot works. And there is some cars that there's someone actually just driving on top, and there's a person just
on top.
Yeah, there's
Oh, wow.
a car seat on top, and they're the people driving. And that's when they don't want to use a trailer. So that's literally just
Oh, they're
yeah,
that's
they're
so
sitting
cool.
on top of the car.
It makes sense because you need
Yeah.
if you want to be able to get like a front view of
Like
the
surroundings
car.
and all
and that's
that.
the high stunts moments. Like those are like
Yeah.
the really like you like a lot of the show 911 or not 911. Sorry, the one with Nathan Fillion.
Oh, the rookie.
Oh,
The rookie.
Yeah.
A lot of their shots are like that. You could look behind the scenes. Every shot is like literally where someone's driving on top. Like a
That's
lot,
cool.
That's
majority.
kind of cool.
It's a cop. It's a cop car. So like they want a lot of those authentic like in dashboard shots. You know.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
That's cool.
filmmaking,
I
man.
think it's safer
Yeah.
and I think it's cooler and more controllability. And I do remember as soon as you picked it, I'm like, you did that. You showed me a photo. It was a great photo. One of the best photographs I've seen on a set.
oh, thanks.
Wait, really? I need to see this
Wow.
again.
I will show you guys a picture. I don't know if I
Okay.
showed
Yeah,
everyone,
you showed it to me.
but I think I could. Yeah, no, I could post. I think I could just put it on here, like on the actual screen.
But
So you guys could
question,
see it.
is
You're
low,
watching it
right?
now.
The trailer's like a low
It's
bit.
a low boy trailer. Like it's very it's
You can't be too high because then the car looks too
yeah. So
elevated.
it's literally super low to the ground. And there's some that are high tech trailers, like it goes up and down for like trailer like transporting stuff. But it's really cool how they do it and how they rig up the lights, the camera. Like it looks like a freaking like it. First of all, it's not fast. By the way, it takes a long time to rig up these trailers. It took them like I don't know, I think an hour or like 2 hours.
That's pretty quick considering how
Yeah.
big the.
Yeah.
But still, like time is of the essence in these
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
So I get it.
So-
better set it up while they film something else. All right, hop
Yeah.
in, let's go.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. But yeah, I like that one. It's a cool
Very
one.
cool.
Open,
Yeah.
nice,
Great pick on
a
that.
nice
That's
topic.
probably better than the last one.
Yeah,
I picked,
some of
yeah.
these are just like really like.
What was the
Well,
last one?
I don't remember.
I got like it was like it was like a niche piece of equipment.
Oh,
I got
Ah,
okay.
yeah, but
I'll have to
Something like
rewatch
that.
it again.
Yeah.
but yeah, okay. So
I guess we have to rewatch that episode.
I was gonna say, if you want to know about that
it's the Odyssey.
niche word,
But judging from our entrance, obviously we're doing an episode on Star Wars.
I thought it was
thought it was Pokemon.
on
Indiana
The
Jones?
Incredibles.
No, yeah.
Oh.
Mission Impossible,
Pokemon.
no,
Rush Hour 3?
the third one
The third
specifically.
one, yeah.
I like that
But
But
one.
yeah, so
Paris.
it's kind of like what we did with Marvel, but it's like our favorite Star Wars stuff. And Ronnie is he was here for the last episode, but not for this one. He's busy. He's a busy bee, but it's
Bad.
okay. But we have Emily. She was just like, I want to come. I was like, okay.
We
So
have
it was
Emily
perfect.
again.
Originally,
I
we were supposed to
invited
have her.
myself.
Yeah.
Like there was no slate for her to be here because I didn't know she was available. But and then
Well,
we're just
the
like,
stars
yeah.
aligned.
It was gonna be
Star Wars aligned.
it's gonna be this guy, but he's in the back.
He's in the back rooms.
He does not sit on that chair.
Little
You
Morty.
understand?
Little Morty.
Where's Beaks? But Miguel, I thought I was gonna be on this episode, and I thought.
Wow.
Why do his eyes look so funny?
You kind of clicked that a little bit.
I'm sorry.
Hey, so
Thank you.
what are the big bullet points for this episode?
Oh,
Nathan?
so just in like what we do with Marvel, I want to chase the same thing as like our favorite Star Wars characters, our favorite movies, just like Star Wars in general, like what we liked about it,
It'd
and
be
like
cool to talk about like just general favorite Star Wars moments.
yeah, or Star
moment.
Wars moments, and it doesn't matter from
Yeah.
the movies. It could be from the animation series, from the movies, from even the anime series
Yeah.
that they have. That's it's very short, but it's on
Okay,
Disney Plus.
I'm very excited about this topic. Let me just ask this one question for you guys. What was the first Star Wars movie you guys saw?
Emily, go first.
Oh, I love that one.
gosh. Okay, I'm gonna say this, but this is when I really got into Star Wars. And it was like 10 years ago. It was The Force Awakens.
okay,
Oh.
irrelevant.
But,
I'm just kidding.
like,
Just
When
kidding.
that whole thing came back, I watched it. I was really into it. I think I'm like 80% sure that was my first one. And then I decided to get into the other ones, and I did watch them in release order. So 4, 5,
Nice.
6, 1, 2, 3. No. I lied. The first one I saw was when I was like 8 years old. It was episode 1. They did a re-release in theaters.
No way.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So that was actually my real first
That's
episode was
awesome.
episode
Lucky.
1.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
awesome.
And I was like, where's Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader?
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah.
no, yeah, that's my first one in theaters. Believe it or not, was when we watched it together, the re-release, Revenge of the Sith. But that was my first one in theater.
Yeah.
Phantom Menace, I watched it at home.
Okay,
but that was my
your
first one.
Cool.
Phantom Menace at
Yeah.
home though.
Yeah.
But we watched Revenge of the Sith, and it was like an updated. Like they did some updates to it, like you could tell a little bit. But
Yeah.
that was they did a re-release. I don't even
Yeah.
remember. Did you go to the re-release?
I did.
Oh, so yeah, that was my first time watching a Star Wars old Star Wars movie in the theater.
In the theater,
Yeah.
Years ago, I think it was 2020, during COVID, they did a re-release of The Empire Strikes Back.
Oh wow.
So we went to
Did you
that
watch
one.
the? Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah.
How was it in theater? Like was it different?
It was cool.
Cool?
It's a good time. Anything in theaters just is a better experience.
Would love to see Empire Strikes Back in theaters.
Oh,
First
dude.
time.
Yeah.
Wait, where did they put it in IMAX, bro?
Oh, that's
70
that-
mil.
Yeah, can you even do that?
No,
Oh,
Such
just-
an old movie.
70 mil it?
I don't know.
No, because it's not made at 70
not
mil.
IMAX.
Yeah.
Yeah. They can just
Enhance it.
They enhance it, but
Yeah.
the aspect ratio and stuff is pretty set.
So
Unfortunately.
did you guys watch?
Miguel, what was the first one you watched? Did you?
Okay, so I think we might have seen Phantom Menace on TV, but our first theater experience was Attack of the Clones.
Yeah, in that little 2-theater
Oh.
theater.
Yeah, so you could chime in, Vic, but there's this little theater on Walker before
Walker and
Ball. Yeah,
Walker
Still
and
there?
Ball. No.
It's in between Walker and it's on in between Orange. It's in between Orange and Ball on Walker, and it's just like cute little two theater two auditorium theater. And our mom just took us randomly because we love Star Wars. And so we saw Attack of the Clones in the theater, and it was awesome. I missed that theater because it was a small theater, but it was so. I still remember it to this day. I don't know if you have any other thoughts, Victor, on that.
Yeah, that's the only one I remember because that's when Grandmaster Yogurt came out. Is what I used to call him.
That's at the time Victor had thought that Yoda was yogurt.
Because they put him on Go-Gurt. Remember those
yes,
Go-Gurts?
that's right.
Yes,
They did
yes.
put him on Go-Gurts.
So I go with Grandmaster
Grandmaster
Yogurt.
That's
Grandmaster
funny.
Yogurt.
But that
That's
was
funny.
the first one, and then later we went to go see it at the Kokorian Star Wars 3.
Yes.
And it wasn't
Red.
until
Oh, you guys
after
are
Star
lucky,
Wars
dude.
3, our mom and dad bought us the DVD at Costco. They
Yes.
bought us the 5th and the 6th. We didn't even get the 4th. I
Yeah.
call the 4th
Yeah.
last. So our watch order was honestly like
Jumbled
2,
all over the
3,
place.
4, 5, 6, and then maybe like 4 and 1
Well,
or whatever. I don't remember.
Yeah. I think so. Yeah, I think Phantom Menace. We didn't see it.
No, we were too young.
That's
I wasn't
true.
born yet, I think, or I was 1.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to remember. We saw it on TV. I don't think we did.
I don't think they
We
would
saw
aired it on
2,
TV.
3, and then I think we saw
You
one
guys are
later.
lucky, man. I never watched any of them as a kid. I only watched it on TV.
Oh.
I will say I still remember even after because it came out 21 years ago. I still remember Victor and I sat next to each other, and our dad was watching it. And also, bless our dad, he doesn't know what's going on in the film, but he knew that we enjoyed it. So
what a great
took us.
great guy.
I think he thought it was fun. But I remember like the moment when Obi-Wan fights General Grievous. I remember that was like one of the coolest moments of my life.
That was a fun time.
Even as a little kid, I look at Victor like, Victor, was that? I was like, that's so cool, right?
So
and Victor's
great,
like, yeah.
Okay. So in that case, what's your favorite prequel movie?
That's a great question.
That's easy.
Revenge of the Sith, or what's yours?
Third, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's obviously, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, that one I think. So the first two for me, when I first watched them, I was like,
yeah,
you know,
yeah, I get it.
whatever. The third one was actually like interesting. It felt like, well, all of them feel like Star Wars movies up until you get to the 8th and 9th, right?
Yeah.
But if like it just like the action was cool, like the storyline was more compelling, like I felt more engaged.
Yeah.
And plus it's like just so iconic. So many like great things happen in that movie.
Yeah, no, I mean, after watching it again, like at this age in a theater, I thought it was really like heavy on politics in the third one.
It was.
heavy.
Yeah, like very, like I got bored.
Too
Not gonna
heavy.
lie, like as a kid, I didn't,
That's a
but
great
as an
point.
adult, I was like, this is boring.
Oh, you guys got bored?
I
Yeah,
like
Wow.
the second one a lot.
Attack of the Clones is
The second
good.
one's probably my favorite of the prequels. I do like my favorite character though, apart from the hero, that's Darth Maul. They should have
Ooh.
used them in all three and
Yeah.
built up better. But Grievous was always cool. But Darth Maul was the guy. I try to take two of our lightsabers, Miguel, the blue one and the purple one,
Yeah, I remember.
and try to wire through the little holes at the bottom to make it a duel
I remember that.
with my dad's chicken wire. And I think I got it, but just kept bending. I go, ah.
There was this store at
That's
the
funny.
in the mall. There was like a toy store. I forget the name, but
KB Toys.
KB Toys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. And we
You
bought
remember.
lightsabers.
Yeah, no, my mom used to take me there all the time because she used to
Toys R
work at the
Us.
mall. She used to work as a hairstylist, like
Oh,
at the
period.
JCPenney. So she
Really?
would always
I
she
didn't
gets a
know that.
discount because she works at the mall. So
That's
she
very
would go,
cool.
she's like, you want to pick something? I'm like,
That toy store was so unmatched. Every time we
I
walked
know.
in was packed.
The aura
dude, I
of that
know.
store.
KB's was like,
Did you ever go to KB Toys?
No.
Oh,
it was like Toys
okay.
R Us, but older, like
Yeah.
before
It was
Toys R
smaller.
Us.
It's usually a small. It's almost like just a little bit bigger than a van store at the mall.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, or
Yep.
like, like the small Lego stores at the malls. Like, it's like that size.
Okay, gotcha.
It's like that size.
Almost
Yeah.
like, you know when you're going down the strip, it's the venue.
Yeah.
Like with a
Okay.
small clothing store.
It was-
Whatever.
Okay,
it-
gotcha.
you know what it felt like? It felt like walking into the Home Alone toy store. You know?
Yes.
You know that toy store?
Yeah, but smaller.
Yeah.
Smaller,
Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
I forgot the name, but it's a really big brand, and they have stores still. But I forgot that name. It's like
Oh.
VO or like KO. Like it's like a weird. Oh, KO Schwartz. It's like Schwartz Toys.
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
Toy Store is like that.
Yeah.
The vibe of KB had, but like KB's like just a little bit more like childish.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
So it's crazy. Like I was like, oh my god. But yeah, like man, like just
Well, like with Star Wars, and also too the thing bring up like Star Wars and toys have been so synonymous since the first
yeah.
Mhm.
Hasn't stopped.
ever film came out, and I think you guys already know this, but just for anyone who's curious or doesn't know,
They revolutionized everything, Miguel.
yes,
You know.
you want to talk about that, Vic, a little
Yeah,
bit?
so what happened with Lucas, I think he gave up a lot of the money rights to the studio, but he said, I get all the merchandising
Yep.
rights. And the merchandise made more money from lunchboxes, toys, shirts.
Smart.
Yep.
Made more than the movies. And that's when they really didn't have movie merch anywhere.
Yep.
It wasn't a thing until Star Wars did it. Now every movie's like, oh, wow,
And
let's
even
do all
Disney
this.
at the time wasn't doing too much merch either, but
No.
like they revolutionized the game
Interesting.
and action figures and everything.
I don't think Disney had any other
Nope.
than maybe plushes here and there.
Yeah, but not to the degree of Lucas. I think
No,
he
it
was
was-
a revolutionary in terms of merching or
Toy,
merchandising.
like I think movie merch.
Movie
Yep.
merch
Yeah,
is
because
from
like
George
movie
Lucas.
merch wasn't a thing. And then
yeah, movie was
Oh.
big, but like I don't think a
I didn't
movie
know
was
that.
Star Wars needed to be that big in order for the merch craze to really blow up.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But yeah, no. So I mean, Attack of the Clones for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said
What's
Revenge of the
Miguel?
Sith.
Yeah.
And then for you,
Oh,
Miguel,
man, I need to rewatch Attack of the Clones, but I just have a nostalgia for it. But like,
that's
That-
mine
that
by the way.
Gene
That is
Ocean
mine.
fight- the
And
Gene Ocean
Attack of the
fight
Clones is
was-
my favorite one.
Really?
Well,
Yeah.
there's more
I need to watch it,
action.
though.
There's more push pull with Padme and Anakin.
And the clones.
I-
It's the
I-
introduction to clones.
yeah.
So it's like
I think the third one for me though, I think it takes the cake just because of the finale between
Yeah.
Obi-Wan
Yeah. Oh,
and,
yeah.
and Obi-Wan and
The
Anakin.
quotability too, the most quotable.
Yeah.
And I would say to your point, the politics I think is a really cool concept. I just don't think they execute it very well because there's no like true intersection of like the action with the politics.
Mhm.
But I love the idea of like the fall of a whole like Jedi Order really just comes down to like actual politics and laws. Laws get passed and things like that happen. And also too, I just love how George really wanted to delve into that because it really because in a way Star Wars is very political. Like you have the Empire and you have the Rebellion, and obviously there's so much. There's so many metaphors you can pull from that.
Yeah.
I mean, he said himself that the Rebellion is the Viet Cong and then the Empire is the U.S.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He says it straight up. I know people can complain about it, but like he literally is the guy who wrote it. But I love how he tried to be very different with the prequels. Granted, maybe he didn't because he's a good at concepts, but I think writing it's not really a strong suit, especially with dialogue.
Yeah.
If you watch episode 4, it's incredible, but you can tell that some of the dialogue.
He had writers with him. If
I
he
was
just
gonna go
had,
to Toshi Station and get power converters. It's like it's iconic now, but like it's not necessarily dialogue that's very memorable. But like with the Revenge of the Sith, I think he really pushed it. Like it was dark.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally, you have a scene where Anakin freaking beheads Count Dooku, which I thought was the coolest thing, by the way, because in Attack of the Clones, Dooku is unstoppable, and then Anakin is able to overpower
Anakin
him.
got his butt kicked, and he came back. She's like, I'm stronger this time since we last met.
But and also
he killed him.
I would say the thing that really takes it to that next level is John Williams' score.
Oh,
yes.
For
Always.
No, yeah, I forgot to factor that in.
Obviously, you have Battle of the Heroes, which is the song that plays when Anakin and Obi-Wan are fighting. But I'm being chilled right now. The song that plays, I mean, look, dude. Like, it's the song that plays when Anakin becomes Darth Vader. And it's the chorus is playing. And then he goes, "Where's Padme? Is she all right?" He's like, "It seems like in your anger, you killed her." No! He's like, that's a lie. I felt her. And then that song plays, and then it's the scene where like she's in like they have her like
funeral,
a
right?
funeral.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh my
Funeral.
god, the funeral, right, where it's like the floating coffin and stuff, and then the camera. There's actually one of the like his more cinematic shots where like the camera rotates, and then it shows her holding the little necklace that he gave her in the first movie.
Yeah.
So the third one really does have a lot of those payoffs at the end.
Mm-hmm.
And then freaking Obi-Wan, dude, what a badass. He is like so like
Love him.
He's underrated, but like he really is like the most powerful Jedi in that film. And also too, they killed Mace Windu, who was my personal favorite Jedi.
dude.
Sad.
He was just so cool.
Yeah, he was cool. I know that stuff is so funny to look back on.
I think that was the first time. Yeah, right. I don't know how you feel about it, but that was the first time I saw a movie where I'm like, wait a second, they can kill off these characters like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'd seen a movie like that where they killed off such a powerful character.
No, just
Yeah.
take it off.
You know, like even as a kid, I was like noticing, wait a second, I've never seen that before. Usually like powerful characters stay alive, but this time like a powerful character was killed
Put it more at the end.
by someone that he trusted. So
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah.
I love it too, sister. It's awesome. It's flawed as heck though. I would say there's,
I think that whole prequel, like the whole
It's
prequel,
flawed.
is very
See if it works.
flawed.
but conceptually, if I think Andor did the thing that Lucas wished he did, because Andor really leans heavily into the politics, but I think the creator Tony Gilroy, I think, really knew more about how to delve into politics and dive into Star Wars. Whereas I feel like Lucas had two different movies kind of playing, right?
Yeah, because it definitely feels like that.
Yeah.
Especially in the third one.
Yeah.
Like you're following like different storylines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The politics kind of become one thing, but then the adventuring becomes another thing. And I feel like he should have found a way to like really delve into it.
Well, I think
Yeah.
what they did is, I think all he was trying to do was connect it to lead into 4. And the
Yeah.
thing was, how did the Empire come to power? And it was Palpatine, the Emperor, who was manipulating the Jedi to help him win that. So I do think that there was a subtle time, but not as flush as it should have been. But Miguel,
Yeah.
what you were saying on Mace Windu when I was fixing that thing is, he was the most physically strong Jedi.
He crushed
And-
General Grievous's lungs.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they were also saying that in that Obi-Wan was the weakest with the Force, the weakest, right? But he was the hardest working with the blade and every other aspect. He concentrated twice as hard to stay alive against fighting these other opponents.
Mm-hmm.
And what made it worthwhile, and it was when I was young, I wasn't the hugest fan of Obi-Wan because he was just, he was quiet, passive, and more tranquil. The Jedi. I liked Anakin growing up because I was so rambunctious and crazy. But it wasn't until I got older. I got older and we saw the Obi-Wan series. When you see Obi-Wan just being the underdog in almost every single fight, literally look at his powers, the weakest. For him to go out and beat Anakin, and then in the re-release of Obi-Wan to go out and beat him again, all powerful, the Chosen One. He beat the Chosen One twice, being
That's
undermanned
true.
with the weakest in the Force going against the strongest, but he had will, courage,
even when
heart.
he was old.
Yeah, his knowledge.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
there was more respect for Obi-Wan. I think Obi-Wan was kind of a passed by guy in the 4, 5, and in the fourth one. I think they really anchored Obi-Wan and made him more grand in the prequels, being the guy and then actually beating him. But for Mace Windu, did I like that? I think if Obi-Wan was in that Chancellor's room, he would have taken him out.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, for
I
sure.
guess that leads you. You brought up a good question. Would Obi-Wan be your favorite character? And that's for everyone. What's your favorite character in Star Wars?
I'll go last.
Like
Oh,
in all of Star Wars.
Yes.
Yeah, what's yours, Emily?
Yeah. Like, do you have
I'm
one?
very curious.
I do, and
Yeah.
it's gonna sound basic. However, when I was little and I loved Star Wars, right? Princess Leia was like always my favorite.
That's a great,
Oh,
that's a
yeah.
great choice.
like unmatched. Like I was like
Good.
so freaking obsessed.
Princess, yeah, dude.
Right.
I got some cool hairstyles.
Yeah, literally. And I love that. I love that. When I would try to recreate them.
Can
I
I?
tried. Yeah.
Sorry. You mentioned her hairstyle. Her hairstyle is inspired by women soldiers fighting in the Revolutionary War. Isn't that cool?
Oh wow,
It's
Yeah.
awesome.
I mean, I'm surprised. I'm not surprised.
If you
Like,
look up,
yeah.
if you look up soldaderas, their hairstyles are that.
Yeah.
And George
What?
Lucas saw
like
that.
all
and
those
he-
random ones.
It's like the bun.
No,
I
the-
think
the-
mainly.
the bun.
only the
Oh,
bun.
okay.
Yeah.
her iconic
It's
bun.
like they're
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
heavily inspired.
That's
By
cool.
that, yeah.
I'm getting chills from that.
We have
So good.
Princess Leia buns right now.
Yeah,
We
that's
all
true.
do. So yeah, whenever I was little, like I always loved her. I would like I'd like recreate her hairstyle.
Yeah.
I watched the movies like a ton, obviously, right? Yeah, she was like it was like unmatched.
Yeah.
Like so
that's
unmatched.
awesome.
Like no one even came close to her. I was
That's
like
awesome.
obsessed. Yeah.
valid. Valid.
That's not basic at all.
Nope.
That is the correct answer.
Yeah. See, that's a good one.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
Mine is not from any of the movies. It's from the show, and it's Captain Rex.
I knew it. I knew it.
Oh, okay,
Captain,
okay.
Captain Rex had such a impact on my life as a kid.
Yeah,
I was just
awesome.
like, this guy is so cool. He was brave. He's a great leader. He had such a good bond with like the Jedi, and usually like the clones never bond with the Jedi because they're not supposed to.
Yeah.
But like Anakin didn't care. Like he wanted to have a bond with the Jedi, and that was Captain Rex. He got shot in the chest and survived.
I remember that episode.
He gets literally like he fights Jedi too. Like he fights like Sith. Like he fights like other like really hard opponents. He fights General Grievous. Like him and his clones fight General Grievous together,
Yeah.
and he's not scared. And then like literally like he also has like a personality, like a very good personality. Like there's a scene in Clone Wars where like he basically they fall off of a bridge, but like Anakin didn't tell him he's gonna do that. He just pushes him off. Look at the Force push. He's like falling, but he doesn't know he's gonna survive because there's like is Anakin gonna catch him? Anakin right before he falls and splats, he catches him, brings him low. He's like, next time you just tell me. Like he didn't tell me, he just pushed me.
Yeah.
So I just like I don't know. I just like I love all like his little like he has like a charm and he's just smart. He's a smart clone. Like he especially like during the Order 66 thing, like he wasn't letting it control him to kill Ahsoka.
That's what I wish the prequels did is
Yeah.
that they focus on one specific clone.
Exactly, and in Clone Wars they do that. They focus on many different clones, but
Yeah.
priority is like Captain
Rex,
Rex, and
yeah.
like there's
Maybe
like different.
Cody a little bit.
Yeah, Cody very little bit, and then like
Yeah.
Fives and Echo, like those guys. But like Rex, like during Order 66, he had that, but he didn't want to kill Ahsoka. But that's when she like literally like ripped it out of him.
Hey, but
the chip.
he didn't roll on his people. That's
didn't
the other
roll.
thing.
No,
One
he
of
did
the other
not.
things that you like about him, he don't fold on his people.
He
You don't
did
roll on
not.
other people.
He never folded. Like when there were the clones that were basically going against this Jedi that was bad. He was a bad Jedi, and he used clones to kill each other. Like he would literally make them kill each other because he hated them.
Yep.
And there was like a whole episode on that in Umbara. It's like the Battle of Umbara, and basically Rex still took his clone side and not the Jedi side, even though the Jedi is supposed to be right.
Wow.
So that's why I'm saying he always fights for them.
Yeah.
You know?
He goes, that's
So
family.
that's a dog.
That's awesome.
family.
A dog. That's
Great
why I like
character.
him.
Yeah.
He's always stuck in my
Yeah.
head. I
Yeah.
have a
Period.
little figure of him in my room over
Oh,
there.
whoops.
I have the helmet. I have his helmet in my room.
That's cool.
It's like I'm telling you, bro, he's
We can
legit.
check it out.
And something he did that I really liked is he hated the new helmet so bad that he cut the phase 1 and 2 helmets and put it together because he didn't like them. So like that's how he's a G. He literally cut them and he welded them to him. Like I'm saying,
That's
he's
cool.
unique.
Yeah.
Like he's a different clone.
Well, it's great because when we talked about this, I think before, but like a character who is meant to be just a copy of somebody else, right? Like basically like
Somebody
someone
else.
who's not meant to be an individual, right? But he made himself an individual.
Exactly. And his name's
Right?
Rex, but he has like a number to his name, but his name
He
is
gave himself
Rex.
a name because deep down, even though he's a copy of somebody, he's a copy of a human though, which means that he has human capabilities and tendencies. Even though it's almost like the metaphor for war, right? It's like soldiers are all the same. They're all meant to be killing machines, right? But any sort of individual, that's why like they shave their heads and shit. Any sort of individuality needs to be stripped.
Yep.
Because you are there just to be a soldier. But he's like, no, like there's more to us than just being soldiers.
Exactly.
It's incredible.
And also, there's one more thing he did. When he got shot in the chest, a farmer's wife healed him, and the farmer was a clone that ran away. He was a deserter.
Whoa, that's cool.
Exactly. And he was supposed to
report him.
He was supposed to report him, but he didn't, because at the end, the farmer helped him heal. He's
Yeah.
like, I'm just
And
gonna
he had a
forget about
kid.
it. And he
Okay.
had 2 kids with the alien wife.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
So and then commandos attacked again. So they attacked him and they literally almost killed him. But the clone, the deserter, he saved the day with Rex because Rex was injured.
Him and Rick stayed to fight.
And then at the end when they're leaving, he's just like, I'm supposed to report you, but I'm just gonna forget this happened.
And then
That's what I'm saying.
That's a great point.
I like that episode.
I feel like all these characters, all the Star Wars characters have this kind of like thing they have to deal with, right? The idea of like duty over what is the right thing, right?
Exactly.
It's what is the thing that people tell them is right, but what is the thing that they feel is right? And I think that's such an incredible thing. And that example is actually, I gotta watch the show.
You have to. The show is very good. It explains everything that's not explained in the movies.
Correct.
Very important show to watch. Everyone watch it. I know people have commented. They said they watched it.
Great.
Beautiful.
That's a great one, Nate. Thank you for sharing
Yeah,
that.
that's a good one.
okay.
Oh.
It's
So,
okay.
Miguel, what is your favorite character?
You haven't said yours yet, right?
No,
Okay.
I'm gonna go
That's
last.
it.
Oh man,
Last.
it's tough.
John Wilkes Booth.
Oh yeah, how'd you
He's the
know?
one that
Oh,
killed
yeah,
Abraham
that one.
Lincoln.
Yeah, I love him in episode 4.
Yeah.
My favorite character, it's tough because again, there's so many
because there's a
iconic
lot
characters.
of characters.
But I think one that stands out to me is Han Solo.
Ooh.
Dan Holo?
Yeah,
I liked him
San
too.
Holo.
He's great.
Why?
What's funny is that he's just such a. I love.
Who shot first?
I think there's just something about his charisma and charm. I think Harrison Ford obviously makes the role great, but
Ford.
I think something I've started to realize more and more over the years is I love the characters who don't have powers, like kind of like similar to Rex,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Han Solo is someone who I love because he's always questioning the Force, like he's always like not really aware of things, but he does things in his own way that I think is very interesting because he is like the kind of person who has gone down this beaten path. You know, he has this like kind of like interesting conflict with like morality and stuff like that, but he knows deep down he has a heart of gold, right? In episode 4 you introduced to him and like he's like, what is this wizard mumbo jumbo, that kind of stuff. But over time throughout the series he starts to learn how to like, you know, embrace the Force and understand what it means while still having his own edge, you know, and also while still having, oh wow, that's great, look at
It's
that.
not Han Solo.
You gave me that.
I did.
And he wasn't
Oh.
afraid to
There you
take shots at Darth Vader, the most powerful Sith in the being. He just said, pull it. He didn't think. He pulled out his gun and started hitting him with the blicky.
Yeah. Episode 5 to me really establishes him as a character for me because I love the playful banter with him and Leia, but also like deep down there is a quiet respectfulness, right? For her, right? He respects her. Obviously, like, you know, he plays around and stuff, but like he respects her and he loves her. And just that scene in episode 5 when he's about to get put into cryo, like he's into carbonite.
Yeah.
The music and everything, and then
Oh,
Leia
that's
goes,
beautiful.
"I love you," and he goes, "I know."
What a G.
And I love that because he's like, "Take care of Chewie." Like I just him. He really embodies like the human aspect because he has no powers. He literally is someone who really knows how the galaxy functions, right? Because you have Leia, who's a princess, he's teaching her like about how things are, but also at the same time Leia's teaching him. They're learning like two different sides. You have the rags and riches kind of dynamic.
He's a scoundrel.
He's a liar.
That's the thing. He's treated as a scoundrel. He's treated as a rebellion, but like he has this heart of gold, and he really does have the capabilities of a general, like that kind of thing.
Remember when he came back to save Luke, bro?
Yeah, dude. Yes, exactly.
see?
At the end of 4.
And you know what's like so nice
Yeah.
about that is like, you know, like the whole movie he's like a jackass,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
He's like super like closed off,
Yeah.
right? But then like he kind of shows like a bit of like his like softer side
I
when he
love-
does
They
stuff
said we
like
could
that.
use
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love characters like
Yeah,
that.
I love
Yeah.
characters like
Solid.
that. It just
Solid
kind of like
choice.
gets something in here, you know? Like,
Yeah, and
Aw.
he's
Anti-hero.
compelling.
that's baby boy.
Kind of.
And I remember he inspired me so much that I remember I would have like when Force Awakens was going to come out, I had my own like ideas for what episode 7 would be, and I'm like, it'd be cool if he had a son that was just like him, and like his son has to kind of battle these things as well. Because there's something
his
cool.
son
It's
was
like
bad.
Andor, right? Andor is like that too. I love a character who has really been through it and they find ways to like,
But his son was much worse.
you know,
Yeah.
exactly.
Pretty mad.
But yeah, he's my favorite character. I love him so much, and also just Harrison Ford really brought so much charm to the character. But just the character himself, I just love it. He's just like a normal guy who is willing to jump into these extraordinary situations and have that heart of gold, right? He can be a jackass on the surface and he could be like tough, but it comes from like how he grew up, and he meets a family that can help him embrace that softer side.
I'm Victor.
I really liked Hayden Christensen's Anakin Skywalker is my
Ooh.
favorite.
Well, that's the only
Obviously.
Anakin.
Huh?
That's the only Anakin.
Well, Hayden Christensen's
There's a little
Anakin.
kid one.
There's,
There's
a little,
yeah.
there's a little boy,
something
and there's
Lloyd.
Darth Vader.
Jake Lloyd, yeah,
Jake
poor
Lloyd.
guy.
Yeah.
It's all good. I really did like the little boy. I think he was like good, and he was trying to like. I just think he got bullied after the movie. It was
Oh
kinda
yeah, no,
fucked up.
it's
Yeah.
actually awful how they treated him. They shouldn't have done that.
And then
Yeah.
I wish they can reconcile with him, but with Hayden Christensen, remember he was hated for 10, 15 years,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
recently,
Yeah.
now everyone
Yep.
loves
Yeah.
him.
Yeah,
That was
He
hot.
needed
Wait,
age.
what,
Yeah,
what,
now he's hot.
Wait,
yeah.
what generation that they hated him? Who's not millennials? Gen X? Boomers?
ooh.
The people that were probably
Gen X,
teenagers
probably?
when
No,
the
I
movie
think-
came out.
Gen X or millennials?
Yeah, so Gen X and millennials. So you guys
Yeah.
hate him.
Right, Gen Z found him hot.
Yeah.
Yes,
and now we
exactly.
like him.
Yeah.
You should think about that. Think
Yeah.
about your
Yeah.
things.
Sit down in the corner and
Think
think
about
what you
it.
just
You
said.
exactly.
Thank you. Thank you for bringing that up.
course.
Thank you
You
for bringing
are
that up,
punished.
Victor.
No,
Thank you for telling
of
us
course,
that.
And look
Thank
at the
you.
material
Thank
he was
you.
given. Stop it! Don't
Oh,
pat
yeah,
me in
he
the
was-
head. Don't do that.
Yeah, he wasn't given great stuff to work with script
And
wise.
it's
Exactly.
pretty good though. Like he did good with the material.
No, he
had.
did good. It's just hard. It's hard to make that work and to be serious about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But
You know
I
what I
love
mean?
yes,
Like
and I love the
swords.
character because at the starting two, remember he's a little kid. He liked Padme, low crusher, and then he comes back, and then he goes to Obi-Wan in that one thing. He goes, she didn't remember me. She overlooked me. She forgot about me. And the material was funny, but then you see his turmoil. That's when the fear of control and lost control started. Because I do think they set up Darth Vader very well, even though the writing was so shit. I do like how in the second one he's just mid, lost to Dooku. He was trying to rid up Padme, but he hadn't closed the deal yet until the very end. And then in third one, it's when he knows he's powerful, and that's probably like the Clone Wars a lot, Nathan, that you like.
Thank you.
It helped
Thank
bridge
you.
the gap, and it showed him he wasn't just a crazy, young man trying to roll with the big dogs. He's proven himself on the battle.
Many
He's-
times.
He's saved
Many.
the Grand Master several times.
Many times.
Yeah.
One battle,
Getting
and they
mad right
said
now.
no. You're not going to be on the council, even though you're
Yeah.
better than a lot of us, just
Yeah.
because you're young.
Exactly. Exactly. And that's how it is a lot now. When you're a younger guy trying to make your name in it, everyone just doesn't take you
Even
serious.
though you're
No,
better
but they,
than him.
but they saw the conflict within him. They couldn't trust him.
Correct.
Correct.
Yeah.
which is great because it's the situation that makes it unfortunate, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
But the conflict was also part of them. Hey, bro, put your arm around him. Show him some love. You can be one of us, but we got to be cool. That's what Mace Windu should have done. That's what they should have brought him in. Said, you're our guy.
Well, it's hard because
George Lucas,
it's like,
come here.
It's like an outer energy that's making him think this and all that crap, right?
Yes, but
Yeah.
no one
Right,
really
so it's-
mentored
it's
him
hard.
that way.
I was gonna say
Exactly.
Can I bring something up real
No.
quick? I think
Go
this
ahead.
is what makes I think Clone Wars, just hearing about it and just having seen some episodes, what makes it so compelling, and Emily's bringing up this point as well, is that there's a conflict between the Order and Anakin providing his own take on things, and for them to be like, wait, this guy's disrupting this order that we have, right? Because he's
Adapt-
approaching
yeah.
things from a much more humanistic perspective,
Yep.
whereas like, hey, Anakin,
Yep.
even though you felt
That's
that this
right.
is the right thing to do, you can't do it, you know?
Ding, ding, ding.
But at the same time, like you said, there's a dark side to him that even then they're questioning, even Yoda too, you know? So that's the thing. It makes it difficult because if they were to have found a way to like help him figure that stuff out, as opposed to trying to shove it away, that was their mistake as
He's
well,
preaching.
which is what kind of caused the Order to kind of fall in the first place. That they were in a way too set in their ways that they weren't able
Yeah.
to help
Preach.
Anakin in the way that he needed to. They didn't help him.
Word.
Yeah.
You know, but to your point, it's like they thought that they were helping him by trying to not have him be in these positions of power because they were afraid. You know,
Miguel,
they
you're
saw
so
something.
hot. You're so
Thanks.
hot right now, dude.
Men,
but I love that
men
Victor's-
should go to therapy, and Anakin
Yeah.
proves it.
But in the beginning, I
Yep.
was Anakin
Ding,
Skywalker.
ding.
Yep,
For
there you go.
Halloween, like 2 to 3 years, I was Anakin
I was,
Skywalker.
I was Captain Rex.
Correct, for Halloween.
period. I was
But
Princess
as a
Leia.
kid,
Oh yeah, I
Wow.
as a
What are
kid,
you?
you liked him
Nothing.
because of the
Oh.
action, him being the lead guy, and that's
I
why
suck,
you liked him
generic.
as a kid. Him being the lead guy, rambunctious, crazy, untamable, and then to the ultimate downfall. 'Cause
Yes.
the action. As when you grow up, you respect him as the character because even though the writing was okay, you do respect what he became, who he was,
Yep.
Damn.
and then also the rise and fall of Anakin Skywalker when he was supposed to be the chosen one, but then at the end of the sixth one, he was still the chosen one. He
Yes.
did bring balance to the Force. They could have ended it, but they tried to grab some more money and ruined a lot. With the Force Awakens was just mediocre. No, that one was good. The other two just
Yeah, the other two,
didn't rise.
Yeah.
Force
Yeah.
Awakens,
Force
Yeah.
Awakens actually
It was
kicks ass
good.
in some
It was
parts.
It does. It does. I agree.
It's a lot like A New Hope.
Yeah, because
Correct.
Yeah,
Kylo
well,
Ren,
that's why,
like
yeah. But they
introducing
didn't
him,
build off
like
of it. They
no,
did not.
No,
No.
after that, it was so bad.
It's because
No,
they
it was
never had
terrible.
compared to the Lucas's original trilogy. Supposedly the fourth one was gonna have all the events of 4, 5, and 6. They're like, we gotta split this, dude. We gotta split this into chunks, and he did. The thing is, he had a structure. With the sequel trilogy, nothing. They're like, oh, we'll just go one at a time. And J.J. Abrams, great director, great storyteller, but he really leans too heavily on the idea of like the mystery box, where it's like, let's just provide someone with the mystery, but we won't figure out what the mystery is. Just present the mystery,
They
and
needed
that's
to
enough.
film all. They needed to write all 3, like you said,
Exactly,
and be
yeah.
done. And then he didn't even direct the other ones, right?
No,
No,
he didn't direct the middle one, but he did direct the
And then
last one.
Yeah, because he came in to do a patch job, but you're not gonna
Yeah.
give someone no tool and then try to fix
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, literally, because
Yeah.
they had to patch up so many things, right? They started like a love story with Finn, and then
Yeah.
they decided to scrap in the ninth one, right? Which I hated, by the way. I hated that, like her whole character, Rose.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
and they
Yeah.
totally, and
The
I guess
actress is
I
great,
guess
but the
everyone
material,
else did,
yeah.
right? Because she got totally hated on it. But also, they wrote her out of the ninth one, basically.
Yeah.
Like she was a very small character
Yeah.
in it,
Mhm.
right?
Yep.
So
They try to do damage control as opposed to actually crafting a good story.
like the last trilogy is like really just such a hot mess.
It
Like
really
not
is.
even like a hot mess in the sense of like, well, it could have been written better. Like no, like they didn't think about
It's
it.
a hot
was so
mess.
bad.
Is
So
it-
bad.
If like
Yeah.
if like you were going outside and like an egg gets fried
Yep.
in the desert,
Uh-huh.
that's
But
how
the
hot it
characters
is.
are cool though. I would say
It is cool.
Rey
Captain
did have a lot of-
Phasma,
Yeah.
that was a cool character.
and then also obviously Kylo Ren's everything at Disneyland.
Oh,
so
yeah,
the
yeah.
characters
Yeah.
are refutable.
Yeah.
Like it's cool. They're cool characters. Cool.
Just
Yeah.
the storytelling
Story
was
needs to be
just
better.
really
but
scrapped.
from the
Poe.
new
I
the
loved
new
Poe.
Star Wars Rogue One was the best.
Oh, 1,000,000%.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh my god, let me tell you.
Let's talk about
okay?
it. Yeah.
Please.
What
Yeah.
about Mandalorian and Grogu? Was that good like Rogue One? or
No.
It was
Oh, not
no.
even close.
No, not even
Not even
It
close.
was okay.
It was.
It was a
It should have
movie.
been. It should have been an email.
Would you?
The show's great, but
It was like
yeah.
an extended episode of
It
the
was
show.
literally. Yeah. No. It felt like a finale episode. That's all it felt like.
It was the finale to the series, right?
Was it?
Yes, they said they're not doing it anymore. That's it. That was the end of Mandalorian.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
What happened?
I
That
saw
kinda
it.
sucks.
It's that movie just flopped. It did not make the
Oh, it
money.
flopped
that,
so hard.
It did.
No,
it-
no,
In a
movie.
way, Obsession kind of
at
made.
the end of Mandalorian Grogu.
Actually,
Yeah,
wait.
did
Let
it
me
go
see
Which
which.
home?
indie
or-
horror film made
What-
more than a Star Wars
what,
movie?
Yeah.
What
is
happens
this
to
universe?
Mandalorian Grogu at the end? Because it's so forgettable. Because it's not like a compelling
I wonder
story.
what happened.
They go back to their lives after
Oh yeah,
helping the.
they go back. Yeah, they
Yeah.
literally just go back to their lives. Like it's like they're all
They're-
safe.
They're still together though.
Yeah, yeah, they're together.
Well, he adopted him.
Guys,
Yes.
Why?
What happened?
so I just looked at the box office of Mandalorian Grogu. It made $345 million, and Obsession made more than that.
Oh my god.
Obsession was going
Guys,
crazy.
nobody wanted it.
No
it's
one
like,
wanted
but
it.
Yeah, yeah,
it's
but
just not something
Anyway.
they wanted.
They
But
need to make a movie from a Sith from another time.
I'm telling you, we
Sith
talked
from
about
another
this
time.
and what films you wanted. It's literally a clone movie.
A clone movie or a
clone
Sith from
movie.
another time becoming a Sith. One of the early
Yeah,
Sith.
like it could be Darth Maul becoming a Sith. It could be
Yeah.
Kylo Ren turning into the dark
Darth
side,
Maul would be a good one. But I'm thinking of another time not related to
like
this
Old
universe.
Republic.
Yeah, like an
Yeah.
old or even an old Republic thing where there's something, but it has to be grand. It can't be small crime.
That's
small
what I'm
crime.
saying. They have so much to tap into, but
This universe
nobody's
is so
done
big.
it.
But,
Go-
but they're
go to
choosing
Canada,
the
go-
stories that people like aren't too compelled to sit down and watch.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I don't know who's thinking about these story picks, but you're not doing it right. Rogue One was such a good story, even though it was like, you know,
Rogue
Can
One
I
was
tell you?
Yes,
Can I
tell me,
tell you?
yes.
Hurry,
Okay.
we've
Tell
been
us.
waiting.
So
Spill it.
man, well, when that first came out, I saw it 6 times in theaters, and yeah,
Wow.
Six?
I
only watched
loved
it
it.
once.
I freaking loved it. Okay, but another thing is, ever since that movie, I've been collecting physical movie tickets in the binder, and I've collected every single one that I've had a physical ticket for.
Uh-huh.
And
Oh.
Rogue One was the first one in that collection, so that started in
Wow.
2016.
Wow.
How do you
So-
collect? You just print them out later.
No, so they used to always print them
Yeah,
out.
They used to give them.
They used to
Yeah.
Yes,
always
yes.
print them out, right? Now it's like a whole thing.
You
about
can.
You can.
Yeah, but it's
You
annoying,
can.
right?
I just found that out though.
yeah.
So I just found that out, right? But
Mhm.
I've been every time I get like a physical movie ticket, I collect it in a binder, and then me
Yeah.
and my dad we share it. In the
Actually,
same
That's
binder.
awesome. That's really cool.
Yeah, so it's a hefty book. It's
Yeah.
hefty.
Great.
Hey,
I'm
you know
glad.
what?
Yeah.
Physical collection is fun.
In China,
Yes.
they don't have any more physical receipts or anything printed. Everything's on
digital?
Alipay.
On what?
Alipay.
Alipay. Yeah, I know Alipay.
Or WeChat Pay.
So
Yeah.
you watched it 6 times. Did you watch it in different formats, or you watched it the same
No,
format?
you know, I was like freaking. That was 10 years ago, so I was like 13. I was
So you
I'm
didn't
just
think
gonna
about it.
freaking watch it.
At
You
the
know
time,
what I mean?
formats weren't really a big thing. I think 3D was the big one, but I don't know
Yes.
if IMAX
Yeah.
and other
No,
stuff
what
just
was
did.
the audio? The audio they
I
made
think I
it
did-
Dolby.
I think
Dolby
I
was
did
the big
3D.
thing
Okay.
10 years ago.
Yeah.
Uh,
I did the 3D.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
3D was, yeah. Did
It's
they still
just-
do that?
It was a perfect freaking movie. Oh
It's
my
so
gosh.
good.
It's so good.
That director, the cinematography, same from Project Hail Mary.
Yeah, so Gareth Edwards directed it, and then
So good.
It was Greg Fraser. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, best looking Star Wars film ever.
Oh yes, I agree.
Rogue
That-
One? Oh, yeah.
Such a
Oh my God, beautiful.
like
and it had Donnie Yen.
Yes.
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 like
Period.
oh my god, like everything about it, like the
Mhm.
story, the like I really loved it. Like it's like such a strong story about like the Death Star.
The premise is so
Like-
cool. It's like who were the ones that collected the Death Star plans? Who were the ones that stole them?
Yeah.
did it like them? They did.
What a great way to like fill in a plot hole of the previous movie. Like, why the hell would the Empire freaking
Yeah.
like make this huge, massive weapon with
Right.
a giant flaw that could be
Right.
exploited like that?
It
Because
was
the
done
guy
on
didn't like
purpose.
it.
It was on purpose.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy?
Wait. What? They made that explosion on purpose? Why?
No. You know how
the
they're like,
whole flaw.
So like
flaw.
in the original movie, the big like plot hole is like
Why is there a
why
hole
would
to
the
destroy?
Empire like make it so easy to destroy the whole thing and like searchable,
Well,
right?
they're never
Yeah.
gonna know
But
because
this
this guy just
shot
did
was
it.
1 in a million, though.
yes,
Yeah,
but
well,
at the
yeah,
same
well,
time, it's like why
think about it.
why even have that
Correct.
to begin
Why?
with?
Why? I
Yeah,
forgot.
because it is such like if that thing happens, then obviously the whole thing goes and we see it happen.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like a big thing. Like that's stupid. That's like dumb. That's lazy. Right. Whatever.
Yeah.
Right. But it fixes that problem because it was on purpose. It was
Yep.
meant to be destroyed
Yeah.
by
Mhm.
someone on the inside.
And
It's an overlook. It's an overlooked point in the. It's an overlooked part of the
Oh,
the,
sure.
the,
If
the,
someone
the, the
steals the
structure.
station, they
like,
would destroy
no,
it.
like remember how Jyn Erso's dad,
you
Galen?
watch Rogue One?
I did, but I just
Oh.
don't remember it.
So Galen Erso, they basically recruit him back to the Empire, well, forcibly recruit him back to the Empire, and they were like, make us a death machine, right? And he does it, right? But he was not for it, but he was forced. Otherwise, like his daughter like will be killed, whatever. And so what happens is he creates this giant flaw, and then the Death Star plans hold the things to that flaw. So they do all this thing to get the plans, right? They send it to
on a beach.
Remember the start of the
Yeah.
4th episode?
Yeah.
That spaceship they like infiltrate and
Yeah,
they're
they have
like,
the
"Where's
plans.
the
That's
plans?"
the end
Right?
of Rogue One.
Yeah, so that's what it is. So those plans get transmitted to that spaceship,
Yeah.
right? And then that's why they're
Oh,
after
so the
that
creator
ship.
did it because they forced them to do it, and that's my little get out of jail free, so someone can destroy it when the time
Yes.
comes.
Yeah,
Exactly.
because he wasn't for
So the
it.
designer was trying to help someone else out
Yeah,
because
so
they
he
did
was
a
trying
bad
to
thing.
help the
rebels.
rebels.
Yeah.
And they
And-
started building that in the second movie.
Yes.
They started in Star Wars, the Clone Wars. They showed like a plan or a start of the Death Star, right?
Mhm.
Oh,
Well, I don't know. I haven't seen the
Was
show.
it the Death Star? Yeah, and when they're on Geonosians with Count Dooku, they showed the Death Star.
Oh, it was the start. They weren't building it, but it's they're hinting at the Death Star. It basically they have plans for it.
That means
To
they
build it.
They,
Yeah,
they
so-
took that guy after episode
Yes,
1 to do the
yes,
plans.
Canonically, yes, yeah,
somewhere
yeah,
else
yeah.
in the
It's
universe.
a,
yeah.
it's a scene in episode
Yeah.
2 where they show like a hologram of the Death Star to be like, ooh, the Death Star, but
Hinting, oh,
they
yeah.
hadn't built it yet.
Yep.
It
Yep.
was just a plan with
So
a
it's right
hologram.
around that time. Yeah.
Also in Rogue One, director Krennic. What a
Oh my
solid
God.
villain.
Yeah,
Because like
solid,
all
solid.
of the new villains from the new series, like I didn't care about the redhead guy. What's his name?
Wait,
Oh.
redhead guy?
He's from Force Awakens.
Snoke.
Hux.
Hux.
Hux, yeah.
General Hux, very weak villain.
And then Snoke too.
Snoke was a interesting villain.
Yeah.
And then like you have Phasma
Totally
that was
forgot
very underused.
Oh yeah.
But Krennic was like just like even he's an Andor as well.
yeah.
Like his character's so like
Who's the
have,
blue
have you seen
general?
Andor?
No, I haven't.
that's Thrawn.
You
And then-
love it.
yeah.
Was he
You
the
would
best?
love if you love Rogue One, you'd go crazy for Andor.
I heard it's really good. I don't watch
10.
a lot of shows.
It's a 10.
It's a 10 out of 10.
10.
It's a 10?
Pro-
10 out of
Probably,
10.
Both seasons.
Okay.
probably the best Star
That's what I've
Wars.
heard.
The best thing to come out of Star Wars since the
For
original.
the shows, yes. Because Mandalorian was good.
It was.
never held its good though. It stopped being
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Boba Fett didn't like it. Ahsoka, okay. Obi-Wan had one good moment. It was the Darth Vader
No,
coming
Obi-Wan
together.
was decent. I liked it a lot because it was more tranquil. What is this life doing? It was more like a slice of life with that crescendo. I don't think it was bad. I do think it added what happened with Obi-Wan from the time of Clone Wars to Luke Skywalker. So I don't think it was meant to be a big crescendo. It was just nice. Let's see him. Let's show him some love. However, Ahsoka's only good. Well, I liked it a lot, to be honest, but it was when it showed Hayden Christensen coming back, and that's when the fans really fell in love with him again.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think as a human, as an actor, you need something like that. So
Yeah.
apart, if you're thinking more transcendent thing, it wasn't about Star Wars. It was about bringing this guy back, showing him love, and bringing the Star Wars community together, because it can't be too divided. We're a Star Wars community, all of us together.
The Star Wars community is like one of the most divided, though.
Correct, but
People
Yeah.
always beef.
They're
That's
going
true.
to be with us today, probably. They're going to be with us.
Yeah.
Be nice.
Bro, I'm
No,
pretty
don't
sure
be
most,
nice.
most
I
of
want
them
to argue with you. I'm going to
Don't be
argue with
nice.
you.
all
will
live in
show
another
you
basement. They're out of shape.
what intelligence
they
looks
don't
like.
work out. They're,
Okay, well, now
Okay,
the beef's going to come to you.
Yeah.
everyone that lives in their grandma's
That's
basement
his.
that doesn't work out, come up, see what's up.
Come on.
I hit him
Get
with
some
the
air.
Hit
Get
him
some
with the
air.
Juni Christmas, but
That's
yeah.
crash.
It's okay. You can stay where you are.
That's it.
It's okay.
Get some sunlight,
You're
please,
right.
every
They,
now
they
and
probably
then.
smell stinky, huh? The ones that are going to be on my.
Oh,
Hey,
God.
but
Yeah.
before we go to anything crazy,
You'll know.
I'm gonna tell y'all. I used to watch a lot of the Star Wars theories or canons.
Oh, Star Wars theory, man.
There's
yeah.
another couple channels. There's one big channel on YouTube, and some of the lore and the canon stuff from the books and comics was so crazy with all these Sith Lords, Count Dooku, Mace Windu, and it's just so many things of
Yeah.
power, lore, struggle. I think there was a lot of great stories in those YouTube shows, and they're like 15, 20 minutes, 10, and it's just they tell stories a little better. That's where I think Clone Wars came in, the animated show that helped a lot. I think if they are going to make another movie, it has to be something that is so different. Everyone knows the main storyline. It's played out. Something big, something with some pop, something aggressive. I don't know, but there's something there. I have a couple ideas. If they want to call me, I have a couple for them. But
You know,
that's up to
they
them.
wanna call
like the
me.
Old Republic game has a lot of like these clip cinematic scenes that they make.
I like it.
The lore there could be insane if they were to ever tackle it, but they don't. That's what I'm saying.
I just had a vision.
Okay, Raven.
Yoda. In his early years as a Jedi,
So
400 or
Grogu?
500, no, 400 or 500 years, no. And that's where he's a young man fighting and is already a great
Yeah,
Jedi
I mean-
with every. So he'd be the only OG, and it's a bunch of other Jedi's that obviously haven't been born yet. And he's fighting some battle, and it's how he becomes. That's how he becomes wise. Because maybe he was like an Anakin type that was a little crazy, rambunctious, and somebody, an old mentor, showed him some love, and then he slows down and becomes wise. Maybe 400 years before he's 800.
Yes, good story. Yes.
That's a
That's
good
pretty
one.
good.
I know it is a great
Impressions are
story.
great.
Thank you.
I would actually love a Yoda origin story. Hell yeah, dude.
Hundreds of years ago.
I can see it as like a 2.5 hour epic, right? Where it chronicles his life
Oh,
as a child.
the Odyssey.
You know what? They in Clone Wars, he's in it a lot, and
Yeah,
it's
oh,
like
Yoda, yeah.
it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's
He looks
it
crazy.
shows his strength
Yeah.
in Clone
He's
Wars.
so powerful,
very
bro.
strong.
Because in
So
the
powerful.
prequels, he's just sitting around, except in the second one,
Oh, he
right?
turned
And
it
the-
around.
Also, in
bro.
Clone Wars, they make him a crazy old guy, which is hilarious. Like
Well,
the clones.
because it fits in line with who he is in the.
Yeah.
They
in
don't
the-
know how wise
yeah.
he is. They think he's a crazy old Jedi because that's all they know.
Yeah, like it's like
was there an episode when he thought he was crazy old and he started turning it on and whipping everybody?
yes, it was the there's an episode where the
Forgot which one.
droids basically they get stranded. They crash land and they're stranded in a forest and the droids are gonna go look for him. And then the clone's like, we can't just go against them. He's like, be strong here, not here. And
Yeah.
the clones are just like,
Yeah.
is he
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
But yeah, like he literally murders everyone though. It's 3 tanks and all these droids.
Yeah, and they're all shook like, oh my
And
god.
they're just
The
like,
murderous
look, it's a
elderly.
little green man. We have to kill him. And then he's like,
Yeah, they're ageist.
and then he kills everyone.
Oh my god.
Yoda's
Yoda-
ageism.
Like,
I think Yoda was probably my favorite growing up,
yeah.
and Anakin, but now Anakin just because of the trials and tribulation.
Oh, for sure, dude.
And it's almost like the rise and fall of man.
Yeah, you can say that.
Whoa.
No, yeah.
That's
honestly,
intense.
that's a great. Wait, what happened? Sorry, it sounded weird for a second.
Oh, it's
Oh, he's
okay.
doing his thing.
That's a great like man. There's so many good things to talk about Star Wars, man. It's really hard to really pick, but I guess you brought it up from the shows. What is your favorite show from Star Wars? Because
That's a good one.
mine's Clone Wars.
Clone Wars for me.
But like, what would be your favorite show? Like, is yours Andor, Miguel?
I would say it's Andor.
Have you watched the shows?
I've watched the first season of Mandalorian and Grogu, and that's the extent of my show watching.
Okay.
I just don't watch a lot of shows. If I watch one, it has to be like something I'm like pretty like
okay.
I'm gonna.
Did you like
deep
the
dive.
first season?
It was fine.
Okay.
Okay.
It was fine. It wasn't it didn't blow my mind.
Okay,
Okay.
That's what I want from a TV show. I don't want to waste my time in it not blow my mind.
I gotcha.
You know what I mean?
'Cause it's an
Yeah.
investment.
Yeah, it's an investment. So
Yeah.
sorry guys, I can't help out too much
But
here.
Andor, though, I highly recommend because if you love Rogue One, I mean, it really,
Love
You
it.
have
is.
to. You have
It
to.
literally is all the moments before Rogue
Yeah.
One.
And it's set
really
up
is.
really well, shot well.
Yeah.
And
It is some of the. It is some of the most like technically beautiful. I think it's the most technically beautiful like Star Wars thing ever.
I will say
The shots are incredible.
I have a friend who like is very into Star Wars and he's super critical, but Andor he loves.
That's what I mean. You
It's-
have to
it's
watch it.
because
so
Yeah.
I'm like I'll give Andor a shot out of any of them. That's probably the one I'll do.
the reason why I love it so much, and Nate
That's
and
the
I have
main
talked
one.
about it.
You should watch.
Yeah. It's because there is so much attention to detail, not just from like the
Yes.
set design
Yes.
and from the lighting. The story challenges you to like really pick up on things because you watch stuff, you're like, wait, why did this happen? It's like, oh, it's in the previous episode or 2 episodes before they did something. And you're like, damn, it's cool that how they set things up. And it really shows you how fucked up the Empire really is.
Mhm.
Like it really actually
Yeah.
makes the Empire feel
Scary.
scary.
Yeah. It shows the real raw, like in front of you.
It really
like,
is
type
from the
of thing.
perspective, like how were people? Because like, the Star Wars franchise has always dealt with like the really big players that influence these things, but like
Mhm.
how do the people who just live the day to day experience this?
Yeah.
And I think that was something like I think you were saying it's like I don't know who was saying it, but a lot of times it's like they're trying to pitch shows that they think people want to watch, but really
Oh,
it's,
yeah,
it's,
yeah.
it's just what's the most compelling story.
Mhm.
Even if say it's not, and there's a term that's been used around 4 quadrant, like it's not a movie that can be for everybody, but it can become a movie for everybody because people realize, oh, wait a second, this film isn't just try to be tailor made for everybody. It's specifically trying to tell a story. And Andor is a lot darker than any of the other Star Wars stuff that's happened, but it provides a new layer. Because some people can argue, well, Star Wars is just meant to be fun and light, but I feel like Star Wars, as it grows up with us,
Mhm.
and it also as it translates, because I mean it's been around for over 50 years. How can it mature and how can it evolve as well? So Andor did this thing where I'm like, and I'll say this: when the announcement for the show came out, I'm like, what the Andor? That's kind of weird. But dog, like once the trailer came out and once I saw the first season, I'm like, oh my god. It doesn't matter, like as long as it's executed well, like you can make really any sort of Star Wars story compelling.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because again, it's about the guy who Jin meets halfway towards the movie. You're like, how do you make a show about that? They did it. And
They did
I will say this, it'll change things for Rogue One.
Okay.
For the better. It
You'll
actually
see.
makes Rogue One better.
Is there only 2 seasons?
It's only 2 seasons.
And it's
No
done.
more, right?
There's done.
They're
It's
done? Okay.
Yeah.
12 episodes, but trust me, you will
And they're
want to
short,
keep watching.
45, 50 minutes.
Yeah.
You get,
Okay.
I like me and Monica watch them like she's trying to watch Andor right now. So we're on season 2. We finish it pretty quick.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
I would recommend watching it.
It's phenomenal.
Man.
So with that, we're getting close to the end
Yeah.
here.
Yes.
One more.
Wow.
I was gonna ask,
Is
is the
this-
Acolytes really that bad?
Yes, that was not good.
I didn't watch
I
it.
thought it was really
I heard
interesting.
it was really bad.
It had interesting
about that show.
characters, and I thought it had some type of story, but it was so weak.
It was pre episode 1, right? The only one
Yeah.
that's there is like Mundi, and that's it.
Yeah. So
Oh, wow.
Where's Yoda? He's not in that one.
no, I didn't see him.
They should have
No.
thrown
I
in
didn't see
Yoda and
him.
Mundi. That would have been
Might have
cool.
been in the background. I just
Yeah,
didn't.
I didn't see
I
him.
just didn't see
He's too
him.
small. So, what is your Star Wars hot take?
Hot take.
I want hot takes from Star Wars.
Oh God, no! Don't make me go first. You always make me go first.
To end it.
Let's
May
see.
go.
We didn't even go over our favorite movie.
We
Crazy.
thought we did.
Hot take for me.
I said our favorite from our prequels, but we started going on tangents and I couldn't get to it. But I'll try. Let's see. Let's finish the hot take.
Do you
part.
have one, Nathan?
Oh,
Hot take.
I have a hot take.
Go.
As much as people enjoyed the finale of episode 6, I think episode 6 is the weakest Star Wars film.
Oh wow.
the weakest out of all of them?
Return of the Jedi. No, the weakest out of the original trilogy.
Oh,
Okay,
Okay.
okay,
no,
yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's valid.
Is that's
I
not too much
agree.
hot take? Okay.
Mhm.
I gotta
Nah,
think of something else.
I don't think it's too much of a hot take. I kind of have something.
Go
Tell
for
me.
it.
Yeah.
Kind of. This might be a little toasty.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, we love
do
toast.
tell.
Okay, so we
Pray tell.
kind of like went into it earlier about how like people didn't like Anakin then, but they like Anakin now. I'm gonna say it just because it's nostalgic. Doesn't make the movie like good. So I hear all these things like episode 1 was great, episode 2 was great, and like the flaws, whatever. It's like if you're watching that today with like another movie from another franchise, same writing, whatever, and it's like cringy, it's bad like that, right? I don't think we give it grace because it's an older movie. Okay, you can still enjoy it. I won't take that away, but I feel like it's hard to argue it's a good movie because fundamentally it's flawed.
They're not great.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
no,
And
no,
I
no,
enjoyed
no.
him from the beginning, though. That's the difference between me and those people. I liked it because
Yeah, no.
of my childhood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
So-
episodes 1 and 2. I mean, you watch them now and you're like,
It's pretty bad.
I've seen clips of episode 2 and I'm like, oh my God, I don't remember it being that
Like
bad.
it's not even an excuse for saying like, oh, it was the sign of the times, you know,
No.
people like this is how it was. Like, no, like maybe the like effects, like the visual effects were the sign of the times.
Yeah.
Not
No,
the
yeah.
dialogue.
No,
because
no.
I agree. I agree.
Dialogue doesn't just go to like 5 years ago.
Mhm.
Good dialogue, you
Yep.
know? So I guess that's my like lukewarm take.
Yeah.
It's not super hot, but
Yeah.
I feel like I
I
fight with
agree.
a lot of people about that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I
what do you
agree.
got?
I don't know if mine's really, I guess, a hot take, but like, Anakin is not the strongest Jedi.
Who
That's
is?
I wouldn't
Obi
know.
Wan.
Oh yeah.
100%
Well,
Obi
It's
Wan.
obvious. He got his butt
He-
kicked twice by
he-
him.
People can argue that.
People will argue that
Yep.
because Obi-Wan, let's just go down the list. General Grievous murdered. Anakin defeated how many times?
Twice.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And on top of that, Obi-Wan just in general, not just fundamentally a Jedi, but like tactically, he's always got out of bad situations. You remember when it's Obi-Wan and they're fighting Count Dooku and he saves the Chancellor and Anakin gets his arm cut off? Wait, no, opposite. Sorry, Anakin's the one doing that. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My fuck. I messed it up.
No, but
I really
the
thought, I
second
don't know why I
one-
thought it was Obi-Wan. I don't know why.
Obi-Wan
Oh.
in the second one were able to hold them off until Yoda came in to close the deal.
Mhm.
But
Oh, yes, yes,
Obi-Wan
yes.
did lose in the third one.
Against who?
For Count Dooku.
Oh, technically in the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. In the beginning, yes.
But then he
yes.
just kicks ass the rest of the
Yeah,
movie.
but he kicks I was gonna say the rest of the movie just fucking kicks ass.
And there could be other things. Maybe he was looking at Anakin, trying to protect Anakin, so his
Yeah.
force was off. Maybe the distraction. One-on-one, he might have turned something different. But what I said earlier, he was the weakest of the Force, but he was the strongest everywhere else because of his
Mhm.
heart and his will and his mind. And hard work beats
Yes.
talent every time. Anakin, I will say, is the most talented and gifted Jedi, but is not the best.
Mhm.
Agreement with Nathan because
Thanks.
one, and also when he lost his limbs, he probably became weaker. So in the new trilogy, he's not. I think his emotional imbalance, and it's the same thing when I tell my football players: when you become emotional, you will perform worse. You'll make the wrong read. You'll make the wrong cut. You make mistakes. You always got to be poised. The kids that always outlash crazy at practice, being well with me, hysterical, always perform the worst. And then they think they're so tough. I go, just stop being. You're a crybaby.
So is that your hot take?
No, I was agreeing with you.
He was
Oh,
kind of
so
ranting for a
agree with
second.
my hot
Yeah.
take? Oh, no, you're not.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan is, I think, the strongest overall. He survived the longest.
Is that your hot take?
No, I'm agreeing with you, bro.
wait, no, what's your hot
What's your
take?
hot take?
I don't know yet.
Oh,
What's
okay.
your turn?
I think that they made was probably not a hot take, a horrible decision killing off
Darth Maul?
Darth Maul at the beginning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hot take. Every hot take, there is no hot take. I think everyone's in agreement.
Well, some people might disagree.
Obviously, the writing, George Lucas should have gotten help, obviously, and gotten other writers helping him. Keep his story. If you want his story, just make the writing better.
Yep.
Jar Jar Binks misunderstood, even though I didn't like him too much, but that could be a
No,
hot
this is the
take.
thing I mean. Just because it's nostalgic doesn't mean it makes it good.
I don't like
Jar
it.
Jar is the same thing.
Oh, Jar Jar
I-
sucks,
He's
bro.
annoying as hell.
He
He's
got
been-
bullied. That actor got bullied
No,
and
no,
almost killed
I don't care
himself.
about the actor's fine.
I'm not
The
going on the
character.
actor's Instagram and telling him to do that. Right? I'm
No,
saying
some
that the
folks be
character
like,
sucks.
go kill yourself. It's
No,
crazy.
I'm aware. I'm not doing that. I can still
I
criticize the
didn't
character.
like him, but I just think they're too mean to him. They're too mean.
You guys wouldn't make fun of him if he was like constantly putting his civilization at stake by being stupid.
What an
Yes.
idiot, huh?
Yeah, I would make fun of him.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd be mean as hell.
So, with that then.
I don't have a hot take. Like,
Okay, well, I mean, that was technically a hot take, kind of, but yes. We could, to finish it, because this is actually, I was surprised we went this long.
Do it.
I thought it was going to be 30 to 40 minutes.
How long
It was
is it?
an hour.
oh
Yeah.
my God. Well, Star
So,
Wars, bro. We should have known better.
So,
Do it.
the end
Finish
it,
it.
what's your favorite movie of all time in Star Wars?
Emily, go first.
Why do I always have to go
Because
first?
I know what your answer is.
you go first.
Hey, I'm a gentleman. Ladies first.
No, you go first.
I'm a gentleman. Ladies first.
I can go first.
Thanks.
Go ahead.
Empire Strikes Back, baby.
Literally did.
Okay, well, because so like for context, sequels just at the time just weren't really the thing. A lot of times they would just make one movie and then the sequel would be like absolute garbage. This was not only a sequel that was good, but it was better than the first one, hands down. I think maybe my hot take too is that I have my gripes with episode 4 for sure. That's my hot take.
That is a hot take. That is a hot take.
Dialogue's not great.
Potato.
That should have been my thing. But episode 5, I mean, come on. Like, it not only is the cinematography really good, like you watch it, you're like, it looks phenomenal. But also too, just the storyline of like the rebellion having experienced this excellent victory, the Empire's still just too big. It is too big of a force for it to be taken down, despite the Death Star being the thing that got destroyed. And then you have all these characters kind of getting split up and trying to figure stuff out, and it's very internal, you know. And the fact that Luke has to embrace the Force, but not being able to do it well and having to leave, and Yoda being introduced to like one of the most iconic characters in Star Wars. Episode 5 is incredible, and the fact that it ends on such a downer, but it doesn't make it a bad film. It makes it a more compelling film because it's such a mature take, right? Everyone survives, but Han Solo gets taken away. But even then, like there's like this kind of somberness to it, and of course you get one of the most iconic moments in Star Wars history where he goes, "No, I am your father." Like, no, that's impossible.
Wow.
Yes.
Spoilers.
Spoiler, what the hell?
Yeah.
By this point, the movie came out like 80 years ago. Come on. You should have seen it by now, bro.
If
Chill.
someone just started watching Star Wars,
You go, oh, I'm just watching it now.
They were able to get through life without ever witnessing that reference ever.
Also, I was going to say, at this point, it's quoted like
girlfriend.
crazy. Toy Story. Oh,
she's never watched it.
what?
but she's never even heard like a Luke, I am your father. Are you?
You
Nah?
Probably not.
gotta put her on, bro.
No, probably. Everyone's heard
I will
that.
ask her today.
She's been
Ask her,
watching it.
ask
She's
her,
watching
let us
Andor
know.
right now, so I'll ask her right now.
You gotta let us know.
We're on the 4th one for Star Wars, by the way.
Cool.
Emily, what's
Yeah.
yours?
Yeah.
Okay. Surprise. Mine's also The Empire Strikes Back.
Whoa!
Okay, so at one point it was my favorite movie. I love that movie. Right? I don't know. Like when I was little, that was like the one I would like, rewatch over and over. I love like the romance part of it. I am a girl at the end of the day. I am a girl and I like the romance
You're
part
a
of
woman.
movies. I
It's
sure
really,
am.
I love the romance too.
You're a female.
Period.
Yeah.
Right? So like, and that alone, I think like really dives the deepest into like the love story of Han and Leia. And I was like,
Yes.
hell yeah, right?
Glad you brought that up.
I love tragic love.
Of course
Yes.
you
In
do. Of course,
stories, in
Romeo and
stories,
Juliet.
right? Yeah, literally, right? So like when Han Solo is like frozen in carbonite, and I'm like, oh man, they're separated. This is so sad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Right?
Yep.
Because they just yearn to be together.
Yearns.
They yearn.
They yearn.
Right? So, okay. Right? So
The urinal.
that was a big part of
That's
it.
funny.
I also loved like seeing Cloud City was like that was cool. That was just cool as hell.
See, the set pieces are incredible.
Yeah, see, it was
Hot.
it was like just a Hoth. Hoth is like one of my favorites as
Dagobah.
well. Right? Yeah.
Dagobah.
Dagobah.
There you go.
Dubstep.
Okay.
Nice.
So it was I liked it so much at one point that it was my like jersey number like 5.
Oh.
Yeah, like I used to have 11 and it just wasn't working for me. I was like, I need something else, right? So I chose 5 because I love the Empire Strikes
Hell
Back.
yeah.
I've got to say.
Yeah, so that's Emily lore for you guys.
I like that a
That's
lot.
great lore.
It's
Thanks for
very
sharing
good.
that.
Thank you,
Yeah, no,
Emily.
of course, and I love telling people that because like they're like, oh my god, that's so cool.
Because the movie's that good. Like it is a movie
It is
that
so good.
warrants. It is a movie that should influence you, impact you,
Correct.
can be your identity or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, and
I
it
like
was
that.
totally my identity. I was so annoying in middle school.
I can
I
imagine.
was hey,
Oh,
relax.
me too, bro.
I was the
Who were
worst
you?
person in middle school.
Princess Leia?
I wish.
John Bone Jones Jr.?
Huh?
John
He's a
Jones,
fighter.
the
Oh,
boxer.
John. Yeah.
No, in middle school is when I started watching all the Star Wars movies because my drama.
I already know. I can already
I-
imagine you.
I
You're
was
such a
in-
nerd.
I was in a Star Wars club,
Oh,
and
lucky.
at lunch they would like show different parts of movies once a week of the movies. So I think that's how I watched the first few movies.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So shout out drama at Lexington Junior High,
What was the teacher's name?
Mr. Wardle.
Mr. Wardle?
Wardle.
Yeah, Mr.
Interesting.
Wardle.
Okay.
Shout out
He-
Mr. Wardle
almost
for
Star
introducing me
Wardle.
to Star Wars.
Woo, Mr. Wardle. It's in
yeah.
the name.
He's almost as great as Mr. Ewing.
Yes, Mr.
Patrick
Ewing.
Ewing?
Woo. No.
Oh.
No.
Um,
Love Mr. Ewing.
if you want to go or me.
You go.
So I'm not going to be cliche like these nostalgic people right here.
What do you
Hey,
even pick?
hey.
My favorite one was
I'm gonna yell at you
Star
right
Wars
now.
Rise of Skywalker.
Oh wow.
You're lying, bro.
No, I'm just kidding. No, Rogue One. Straight up.
Rogue
Yeah.
One.
Still, for
Period.
me,
That's a close two.
yeah, like
That's a close two.
Rogue One, man. I'm telling you, I watched it in the theater. I believe I watched it in Dolby. I don't know where I watched it, but it was in the theater, and I watched it twice, I think. And it was so like I was watching it, and at the end, you know, a lot of Star Wars movies for the most part have kind of good endings, like a good resolution to them, or like, you know, semi-sweet endings. But this one was just like,
No, this
oh,
one was semi-sweet.
girl, what the fuck?
Yeah, because it literally ends with Princess Leia. She's like, "There's hope."
Yeah.
I
You
know,
what
but
I
it's
mean?
like they died.
They
Yeah.
died.
Like that's what made me sound like, because I know they did
Yeah.
it built on like it's like a rebellion. It's hope, like they're gonna have sacrifices, but like it felt like, because when you watch Andor, this is what I mean.
Okay.
It will
Oh.
make you make sense, you
Yeah.
know, of what happens in Rogue One.
Okay.
Like it makes like he finally, you know, is like feels like in Rogue One he finally, you know, has like his like moment or something, like his family or something. Like he feels like he's like, oh my god, I'm doing something good,
Mhm.
and then it
Yeah.
just wiped away because, like, you know, he just gets killed. Spoiler. But like it's just like, oh my god, like it just sucks. And like you see what all Andor built for this movie, basically, even though it was made after. But
Yeah.
like it's so cool to see like all that hard work and all the sacrifice, all the hard times you went through, and like
Yeah.
losing everything, and then like nah.
You know
Yep.
what's like crazy though about Rogue One
Yes.
is that Disney started off making Force Awakens and Rogue One, which were both solid movies, right? And then everything else.
Yeah, what
Just
the
kinda-
fuck was that?
What the crap?
Like, they were like this. They were like, you know, the drawing of the horse.
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah.
always say that with The Walking Dead.
Oh
yeah.
yes. Oh my god. Like it's
Yeah.
like, what happened, man? It's just like,
So
like
dumb.
It was downhill so fast.
They had a great start and then they just collapsed.
They couldn't get it
so
done.
Fast.
Couldn't get it
they
done.
collapsed
bro.
faster than Rome.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That is true. Yep.
Thank you.
Whoa.
But yeah, let's Victor, please tell me yours.
My favorite one is episode 3.
Right?
Oh, nice.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I hear that one a
Why?
lot too.
Because when I was a young boy
Why?
and I watched it, it was just so powerful. That was almost like the crescendo of my movie going experience.
Crescendo.
Apart from Spider-Man, it was Spider-Man and Star Wars were the two bigs when we went to movies.
So you dressed up as Anakin Skywalker?
Yes, several times.
Did you look cool?
Oh, period.
No.
You have pictures?
Dressing up to movies is a lost art.
I don't.
We should do it more.
I don't have pictures. My mom might.
He was a little cutie patootie.
Yeah, but I did not look cool because I was a little boy.
Yeah, you like my costume? Yeah, of course.
But the way it was with the iconography and it being the last Star Wars for a while, and that's the last thing that
yeah.
people had, and a lot of it was the finale with those battles, those lightsaber battles, and the score were unmatched. Those scores you can still listen to.
Oh, you said squirrel.
The score.
Squirrel.
And episode 3 was just obviously our childhood, so I liked that one the best. I went then back to watch it 5, 6, and 4 in that order, and DVD, but it's different. I go, cool, it's pretty cool, they're good, but number 3, just the power, the thing that made people want to be Jedi, the one to,
Thank you.
you know. And then after that, they go, oh, we still got to do something hot. Let's go do Clone Wars, bro.
Oh,
That's why. So 3, without 3, you don't have Clone Wars, the animated series. So that's why I like 3.
All right.
you
Nate.
said so many good things right now. You're lucky I don't kiss you on this camera.
Oh,
Don't do
On
it.
camera?
Yeah, on camera.
Whoa.
hey, once you get to
Whoa.
20,000.
At 20,000, I'm kissing
20,000.
Victor.
Yeah.
Mike,
You can kiss my feet, maybe.
Ew. What the fuck?
Oh,
You know that's
wow.
worse
Well,
than kissing your cheek?
At
Yeah.
10,000,
There you go,
Ew.
folks.
At 10,000, I'm giving the fan the double foot combo, and at 20, you can kiss them. I'll allow you to do that.
Oh, yeah.
You're weird, dude.
Not his face, but his
Disrespectful as hell.
You're weird.
You?
I think you're some like weird like Sith Lord or something. Is that how you want to end the
Let's get
the
out of here,
podcast?
bro.
Go end it by
Okay.
saying bye to the
I'm
camera
gonna
then.
take a nap.
Oh yeah.
No, go to the camera and say bye. Up close. They haven't seen you up close. Take your headset off. You're making oh my god. You're making this so
Hold
difficult.
up. Bye, camera.
Bye everyone. Have fun
Bye.
doing things.
Bye.